Damn, what a mess. I shouldn't have jumped the gun like that. Rocket came from the southeast. We need to take... Those must be the guys who shot down our chopper. Take them out! Now!
You stupid, vaguely foreign freaks! You ruined my vacation! And you, dumb as nails shield clones! I saw what you did to those cherry blossoms back there. You think those things grow on trees? And you think it makes me less of a man if I came here for the Cherry Blossom Festival, huh? You're laughing with your eyes! I can see it! Fine! Time for a little boss battle, suckers!
Now we show them!
Am I that good, or do you suck that bad?
They didn't stand enough!
Ouch! I knew I should have sprung for the health meter enlargement I saw in that email. You're probably trying to clear out these terrorists, huh? Can I join the party? Good point. Wait! We can join our powers! It'll be some sort of, what's the word? Unification or combination, something like that. You get the idea.
All clear, Commander.
I'll take things from here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all this. He just made off with some senators and took them underground. We'll cover the Capitol. You get down to the subway and pursue that tin-plated Russian and his pals. Sorry, I didn't have time to say pretty please with sugar on top. Now will you get going?
Come on! That-a-way! The subway! Hey! When we see Titanium Man, let's try to get him to say, "Moose and squirrel." If I were a supersized Russian bad guy, I'd head for some American chow. This way, to the food court.
Think you're gonna get away with this on what? Alright, cavalry! Now, drag Senator Lieber and the others toward Union Station. Keep going this way.
Say what you want about Titanium Man. At least the trains are still running on time.
Da, Americans. Your precious representative is safe. For now. Do you have the courage to save him? Let us see.
I do this.
Now he's gone too far. Nobody attacks America's food courts!
More fun than dropping plans off bridges.
Supervillain, huh? Always in the last place you look. Ooh, can we stop for a cool, refreshing beverage? Catchy product placement checks works up. Why not?
You'll be hearing Moonlight Serenade by the time
When
we're
in
done.
DC, be sure to visit our scenic National Park game garage.
Magic never gets old, does it?
I'm honestly embarrassed for you.
We will bury you!
Let's try to escape with our elected representative. Get your own, buddy.
die?
You are no match for my technology. Follow me, heroes, if you dare!
Senator Lever from New York State, good to meet you. You've done us a great service. You heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration business on hold.
Whoopee. Hooray for us heroes.
You know, in my day, someone like you wouldn't really be considered a hero, but we'll let it slide. Well, best of luck trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says, Excelsior.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
Americans, your deaths are waiting. Here you are once again, a nation divided. Only this time, you will fall. With a little help, if necessary. Better than your democratic. These mini-sentry guns will give you something new to think about. The Registration Act will be passed by your cowardly leaders, and you will become criminals. So then,
You're gonna
my
need
God.
it. Did I give you heartburn?
Americano Vigilante! Coming in! Oh, we will take you out!
They cannot harm what they cannot see.
Keep attacking. Disrupt is close.
Getting tapped out.
When this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again. My suit, function. No! You think you've won, but you haven't. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Was that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need the practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I've got Coldheart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on it. On your feet, Nitro. And don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president expected to sign it.
This is just completely insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain. Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Trank darts, now! Take him down! Take him down!
If you want to stay conscious.
You idiot. We were trying to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far...
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures. Or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of them.
The acting commander will be here any minute.
Hey, you come to a decision yet? For now, yeah, it is. We already trust them with the cops and the... No one's got a better reason to be paranoid. Let's not start playing what if. Look, I can't make the...
Dr. Pym, Latverian nanite samples have just arrived.
Hey, good. I can. The government's always wanted to take us down a peg. I mean, doing whatever it takes to keep... Between you and me, I hope so. Traitors. Huh. That's what they called the Founding Fathers when they defended themselves against a corrupt system. Look, personal freedom is what Cap's fighting for.
Understand your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me. I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. If we do, the consequences...
Can't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
You're exaggerating. This is a temporary measure. Once things settle down...
I ain't buying it, Reed. And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
Oh, hello. Good timing. Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined to get arrested.
He's the one who needs a reality check. But good luck getting anywhere with that.
You have reached the voicemail box.
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to him?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest? How can we convince...
They're gonna have to make their own choice. Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause. But maybe. Well, well, speak of the devil. So you folks made up your minds yet? I ain't no government puppet. And if you're scared, feel free to do it. With Cap in charge. Let's not get ahead. Okay, look, I hope you make the right choice.
And so, in a worst-case scenario, we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a superpowered civil war.
Heroes so busy fighting each other, the criminals get a free pass.
Exactly. That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control while we focus on... Oh, hello again. I'm glad to see you're not going off half-cocked. There's morality, and there's... Perhaps. But I'm not sure that's been determined. I'm not in charge of that, of course. I wish I could spend more time with you.
Though the incident was eclipsed by Stanford, many advocates point toward the Washington, D.C.
Things don't get out of hand. I didn't sign up for trying to arrest Capes. The acting commander will be here any minute. Look sharp. The acting commander will be here any minute. Look sharp.
All superhumans, the Registration Act is in effect. You are now required to meet with Commander Hill and register your identity with S.H.I.E.L.D.
I'm glad to see you're willing to meet with me on civil terms. Once you register, I'm sure we'll have a productive relationship. The paperwork is right here. Step up and sign, please. With Stark tech and S.H.I.E.L.D. muscle backing you up? Count on it. So, what's it gonna be, heroes? Just sign up here and you'll be bona fide law enforcement agents. You're not looking to start trouble, are you? Smart move. I'm glad to see you're going through with registration. Congratulations on making the right choice, heroes. The only one you really had. I'll look forward to working with you.
No! How could you? Cage told me I should have left with him and Iron Fist, but I didn't believe you'd do this! You damn traitors!
Well, looks like your first assignment just walked through the door. Either convince that idiot to register or take him down.
Look, Patriot, I was on the fence for a while too, but trust me, you'll look terrible in Prison Orange.
Shut up! There's nothing you can say to make me join you. This is for Cap!
Looks like it might be nap time for Spidey.
Fall before Magneto.
Spider powers arrive.
An unfortunate introduction to government service for you. I'm sorry it had to come to that. Cage and Iron Fist refused to sign and escaped, and they're apparently not alone. I'm just glad you made the correct decision. Let's head back into the main area. We're gonna have our hands full, I expect, and I'm sure Tony will want to thank you personally once he gets back from Washington.
I don't need to tell you that you've made the right choice. You're here. And that means you understand the reality of our situation. You know what we're up against. Who we're up against. We simply can't restore the public's faith in us, while Captain America and his recruits are still playing by the old rules.
SHIELD is going to use their expanded authority to keep supervillain activity in check. That leaves us with responsibility for dealing with the rogue heroes.
We need to act decisively to end this fast. We have a few leads, and may be close to identifying one or more locations being used as hideouts by the rebels. Come back here later. By then, we should have something more solid.
You think things gonna get ugly?
I hate that it's come to this, but we have a job to do. We'll reconvene at the briefing station when you're ready.
Superhero has refused to take a side in the registration controversy. The Fantastic Four's Benjamin Grimm, aka The Thing.
Hello. Can I help you? Yes, I applied a working model of Asimov's psychohistory concept, a way to predict where societies will go in the future. I assure you it is. And the Fantastic Four's presence here is a reflection of just how dire the future would have been if all heroes had opposed the Act. From a scientific point of view, perhaps. But science alone can't win a war. We have an advantage in that one area. We can't assume it means we'll prevail. Sorry, I need to say goodbye for now.
Yes? Can I help you?
Following last week's massive battle there between S.H.I.E.L.D. and
People are responsible for their own actions. Cap's a big boy, and he made his choice. The wrong one. He threatened my people. Or is it possible you don't realize that under his squeaky clean image, after Fury went into hiding, the government wanted someone with no personal connection to him to lead S.H.I.E.L.D. A fresh start. No, they let me keep my own boots. That's enough small talk for now. Goodbye.
Authorities say that clashes between S.H.I.E.L.D.
Hello.
forces and unregistered superhumans have already caused millions of dollars in property damage in New York City alone.
That's because you know nothing of real conflict. Not like I've seen. I'm sure you've been through plenty. But let's talk after you've spent a few years in a mutant concentration camp, okay? I don't know, but it's damn disappointing. I don't think that's it. But I'm not sure how much they stand to gain no matter which side wins. Sorry, can't talk more right now. Catch you later.
Hello, darling. What can I do for you? There's a lot of pressure, I admit, but considering what's at stake, I'm not about to complain. I checked the numbers at least 20 times, Sue. We have to support registration, and we must end this war as soon as possible. I'm just disappointed in Ben. I really thought he'd stick with us on this. I understand, but you did marry a man of science, Susan. I trust the numbers, and I hope you'll trust me.
Only personnel with Class 1 clearance will be permitted above the...
Hello. What can I do for you? They've given us no choice. We've cornered the government enough as it is. We'll do everything we can to avoid it. With any luck, Cap will give up quickly once we show it. We'll be lucky if I'm that wrong about Steve. Because in my heart, I suspect he'll never give up.
Spider powers rock.
New polls indicate an upswing in public sympathy for beleaguered anti-registration forces. However, the public still overwhelmingly favors registration.
Captain America's people are equipping themselves for a war. We need to cut off their supply lines before they can fortify. We've been tracking some suspicious cargo entering the Jersey City shipyards. We believe it's headed for a hideout being set up by the unregistered heroes.
Our original hope was to catch Cap himself. But my money says Cable is behind this op. He must be establishing this facility to support Captain America wherever he's hiding. Expect strong resistance. Cap's managed to turn a number of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents to his cause. Apparently, they call themselves the White Star in his honor. And I'm sure he sent some of the unregistered heroes in for support.
Bishop will be running the show on the ground. If we can shut down this operation, we'll send a powerful message to Captain America and his followers.
Move it! We gotta get this cargo inside!
S.H.I.E.L.D. could be here any minute. Look sharp.
Okay, we're all here. Now listen up. Black Widow's going to scout ahead and locate the rebel hideout. Meanwhile, we'll provide a distraction by destroying this shipment before they can unload it. We believe they're smuggling in advanced battle robots to shore up their numbers. Now let's get a move on before they realize we're here.
It's a raid! Get to your position!
Get on the freighter and destroy that cargo!
No, you can't have my autograph, so don't ask.
You obviously have excellent taste.
Aw, at least it was cute that you tried so hard.
Loud and clear. I'm not the silent type. You're not cut out for this. You're not very good at this.
Acquire targets.
When I talk, marvelous.
Beat him to a pulp.
See those robot parts? The White Star's hijacking S.H.I.E.L.D.'s combat units to boost their numbers.
They're after the cargo. Stop those government plans.
Keep it up! Just a couple more!
I will beat you ugly. Next time, don't pick a fight with a girl.
Good. Let's keep moving and meet up with Widow.
Not bad for a former jet jockey, huh? You lose.
I can't see real well in this mask, but that looked like it hurt.
I'll bet your ears are ringing.
Follow them! Lead us to the hideout!
Sounds like Widow left a little surprise. Must be nearby.
Come on, guys! We've got a much better health plan over here.